Well, that's just Prime.
Big Bot?
Yes, it worked.
Primal, destroy him!
My turn.
All right! Go, Big Bot!
Hey fans, people interwebs, it's me, Sam with SG1, back with another Transformers review. Yes indeed you do. Yeah, I've been kind of inspired by, again, I get this thing of doing a few for, one right after the other and then leaving it a couple of weeks. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get one out every day, because I've got out better to do, really, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing another review today. It's probably not going to go up today, but I probably put it up. Maybe, I don't know. It depends how I feel later. I suppose I could render while Doctor Who's on. Anyway, yeah. So, just mighty tea of justice. Well, as my last video was a Prime, I thought I might do another Prime. Well, in this case, a Primal, an Optimus Primal. Now this is the Transmetal Primal. I'll give you a little BG, not enough to do you any harm. He is of course a Maximal, not an Autobot. He's a Maximal General. Captain of the Starship Axelon. Changed into a mighty metal gorilla, the Planetary Destructive Force, by the Planetary Destructive Force. Nice and vague there, isn't it? I believe it's Quantum Surge in the series. Optimus Primal as a built-in rocket-powered hoverboard. Yes, hoverboard. That lets him hang ten on the airwaves of the Beast Wars world. Stronger and faster than ever, he converts to become a large, organically enhanced Maximal General. Loaded with weaponry, Predacons who value their health best avoid any monkey business with Optimus Primal. Oh, fuck's sake. With Metal Optimus Primal. I believe that's the Japanese thingy. He's not a monkey, he's a great ape. Monkeys have vestigial tails, but apes do not, and he is a great ape. A silverback gorilla, to be precise, which share 93% DNA with humans. But that's for another discussion. Yeah. In the series, in the cartoon, he goes through 3 separate bodies. It starts off with the normal, which is, I still say, one of the best Transformers you can find, is the big gorilla, the first gorilla. It's fucking an immense toy. If you don't have it, get it. Then he becomes this one in season 2. He's pretty cool. I really like it. I say that a lot, don't I? I've got to stop doing that. I've got to think up new ways to describe things. But in doing so, I have this. This is the mint sealed in box Japanese metals. Now I don't normally show the boxes off, but I'm showing you this one because this is signed by Gary Chalk, and it says "That's just Prime." Gary Chalk, Optimus Primal. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. He was at Auto Assembly 2010. Fucking awesome dude. Let me just put that back over there. It's gonna fall off. Yeah, I just thought I'd show it. Fucking hell. While I'm showing off, note my mint sealed in box. G1 Target Master Cyclonus. Oh, about me. Yes, sorry, I'm just showing off there. I'm not a mint in box collector, but I thought I'm keeping that mint in box anyway. Yeah, so back to this review. He transforms into a Transmetal gorilla. A silverback gorilla. Now, in terms of articulation in this mode, his arms will rotate at the shoulder. They'll also move up because he's got like a ratchet hinge joint in there. They will twist at the bicep. They will move at the move at the elbow, and his legs will kind of do that-ish. And his head won't do anything. That's it for this mode. Now, as you may or may not be aware, most Beast Wars, particularly Transmetal figures and Transmetal 2s, have what Hasbro like to call a third mode. Now, I used third mode in its loosest connotation I could possibly use. So, to make his third mode, like I say, very loosely, we pull this section down, and then what we do is pull these sections out like that, pull it all down. Then we, how am I doing next? I haven't done it in a while. Oh yeah, twist it like that, and come on, you twat. Twist it like that. Then we fix these two together. They've both got a port and post in each of them, and they fit in there thusly. Then we get his what will become his gun in robot mode, and becomes a kind of thruster. And you just twist his waist slightly, and there's his hoverboard. Now I'm just going to let you just take in everything I've just said and show you. No. So he can hang 10 in the airwaves, eh? On a hoverboard. Right, less said about that the better. To take him to robot mode, we take this off. We separate this hoverboard. Then we rotate that section down, pull that down, flip that out, become his feet, lower that. Same for this side, rotate that round, lower that, rotate that round, and flip that up. And they become his very competent legs. Then what we do is we rotate it 180 degrees, like so. Then we take his arms, we rotate them 180 degrees, like so. Then we split his arm, his forearm, right. There we are. We split that right down there. Then we pull out his fist. Then we rotate round another fist. I think that. Hang on a minute. I think that's wrong. No, that was wrong. That's his beast fist. Let me do that again. We rotate that round, and that becomes his robot fist. And we do the same for this side. Sorry, I just transformed this in practice, and I forgot to put that back. So we do that again this side, and we close that up quite nicely. Then we take this section. We move his arms off, we flip these down, which will loosen this section. Then we take it all the way around and rotate it all the way back. Then what we do is we separate his chest from his back, like so. We rotate his beast head in and rotate his robot head out. Then we click it all back. We rotate this section down, and the money shot, we rotate that forward, and there he is in robot mode. Now this robot mode is very cool. It's very show accurate, and it's a really nice articulated figure as well. His shoulders will rotate around, but they're kind of hindered by this, but you can lift that up and he will do a full 360. They will rotate at the bicep and they will bend at the elbow. Pretty much the same as the beast mode. His legs will rotate at the hip, they will move out and do preceptor kick, ha! They will bend at the knee, and they will kind of do, you get that sort of movement out of his foot. They also twist if you lift that section up a bit. So you can get a bit of a range of movement out of there. And my shoulder is about to fucking pop out of its socket at the moment. Fucking hell, I'm in pain like that. Anyway, he comes with a gun. It also comes with these, which you can take off. You can use them as missiles in his gun. If I can do this right. It has a spring in there, but they're kind of friction loaded, so you just kind of, if you push it, it'll pop out. So you can kind of use it as a sort of missile, and you can use it, the other one, you place in his hand quite nicely, and use it as a big club, which is pretty cool. Now, he also has a kind of like a battle mode as well. So what we do is we take his gun off. Also, as well, you can place his gun on there, and you can hold it like a holster, which is pretty cool. I just like to turn it back a little bit. So it's kind of like a holster, which is pretty sweet actually. I kind of like that. Yeah, so we reattach those to the back, like so. We lift this forward, sort of concertina that out. He does use this in the show, I think only twice, I think. Put it in like that, and it kind of comes like a rocket launcher, missile, shooty thingy. Yeah, so not bad. So rotate that back. So I think overall, I think it's a really good representation of Optimus Primal. Like I said, very show accurate. The contrast between the beautiful Transmetal blue, sort of the what colour would you say that is? That's definitely brown on his chest. It's kind of a nice contrast as well, because this you would assume was the Beast chest, and that you would assume was the robot chest. But because it's a Transmetal, they've flipped those around. So that's the robot chest, and that's the Beast chest, which is a really nice sort of contrast to it. Like I said, the colours work great. The grey, the kind of purple, I want to say. It's like a purpley brown. It's a lot more purple in the Japanese version than it is on the European release, which is what this is. It cost me a £5 from a newsagent about 6 years ago, I think, something like that. I got him and fucking Megatron for like £6 each, which is great. Yeah, the lovely Transmetal blue, the little flicks of Transmetal red. He's got a great face though. I mean, look at that face. Kind of robotic, but kind of ape-like as well. Yeah, but like I said, the sort of dark grey. Oh, it's not even grey. It's more of a beigey grey, really. But oh yeah, he does have a waist articulation as well, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I think overall, I think the colour scheme works great. The overall look of this guy works great. Shame he doesn't have light piping, but you know, what can you do? This was made in, when are we talking? 97 maybe? Yeah, 97 I think this came out. Let me just check. Oh. 98. This came out in 1998, so it's over, 12 years old. Oh, it's 14 years old, I beg your pardon. But yeah, get him if you like Beast Wars, which everybody should love Beast Wars. If you don't like Beast Wars, there's something seriously wrong with you. Even if you don't like the show, the toys are fucking-tastic. This one, Robot Mode's great, Beast Mode's a bit shit, if I'm honest. But like I say, in Robot Mode, he is really cool. I mean, you can get pretty much any pose that you want out of this guy. He is really cool. Like I said, the colour scheme just works fantastic. Let's get him into a really cool pose. You can get him into some quite nice, action poses and stuff. So, yeah, I really do like Beast Wars a lot, because they do so much, and they're so interesting to look at. I mean, you can tell just by the mould sculpt on this guy. It's just brandished. Brandished is that the right word? Littered, might be a better word, with just so much more sculpted detail. So like a faux piston in his arm there, sort of hydraulics. Everywhere you look, there's moulded detail. and it just pops as well. I think because the way they've done the plastic, the sort of the colours they've used, it's kind of just like bits of it are in shade, but bits of it are sort of highlighted. And the light just picks it out so fucking much. But yeah, you should really pick this guy up. You should really do. You can get this guy fairly cheaply. You know, I mean, I got mine really cheap back, you know, a few years ago. But you should get him. You should really do. If you don't like Beast Wars, get Optimus. You've got to get at least one Primal. And if you can't get the original one, which can be a bit expensive, the original Primal, get this one because he's cheap enough and he looks cool on a shelf. You really do, especially if you've got a prime. If you've got a shelf full of just primes, he sits there and he looks ace. If you've got the Transmetal Megatron, stand him next to him, fucking looks amazing. So yeah, I'm just waxing lyrical again. I'm gonna go because I am going to start my tea. Then I'm gonna go watch some Doctor Who. Then I'm gonna go out and get really, really drunk. And probably drunk text a couple of exes, but you know, everybody does that. I don't care, she's a bitch. She shouldn't have fucked me over, should she? So, thanks for watching. Catch you all later.